Hello, welcome to Mentoring with the Masters. My name is Jennifer Kuyrkendall. I'm the Third Circuit representative for the Young Lawyers Division Board of Governors. Today I have the pleasure of speaking with Adriana Linares. She is a consultant with the Florida Bar in all things technology. Not only with the Florida Bar, she can be your own personal consultant. She's based here in Orlando, and we have the very special opportunity to snatch her and speak to her here today. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So e-filing, it's a really big issue right now. Can you talk to us a little bit about that and PDFs, just open range?
Yeah, so what I found so far in sort of helping attorneys and lawyers and law firms with dealing with PDFs and e-filing is that the e-filing system itself doesn't seem to be causing a lot of issues. Where I usually get called in is how do we fix our PDF files? Because they're either getting rejected or there's some requirement that is necessary to meet based on a court or some sort of rule. For example, appellate briefs have to have bookmarks in them. Well, that's a skill everybody should definitely have, is how to create a bookmark in a PDF. It's not hard. People think it's hard, but it's not. So generally when I help lawyers with PDFs is figuring out how to make PDFs small, how to prevent any issues that would keep them from getting filed. Like sometimes they'll have a layer or someone has put a signature stamp on there and it doesn't get flattened in. So if somebody said to me, what are 5 or 6 things that every lawyer should know how to do with PDF files, it would be splitting large PDF files. It would be flattening PDF files in case there's any layers or any other data on top of the text that it becomes sort of embedded and pushed in. It would be creating bookmarks, which is not very hard. And some things like being able to manipulate them as far as extracting pages, rotating pages, deleting pages, inserting pages, and of course the ability to create one big PDF file from multiple PDF files is important.
That's great. Contacting you obviously would be number
Sure.
one. How do I do that? But if they are on a budget or time is of the essence, how can they learn how to do this?
So of course, we all know that Googling stuff is probably the easiest way to get help. So my suggestion is always Google it. But when you're Googling it, make sure that you're including the program that you're using and the version that you're using, because that really helps in getting directly to the answer, the step-by-step on how to do stuff. So you might put in, let's say you're using Acrobat X. You would put into Google, Acrobat X, rotate a page. And then most likely you'll get a quick video on YouTube or step-by-step instructions. So don't hesitate to Google and get the information as quickly as possible. It is out there.
Perfect. YouTube videos, I'm sure there's tutorials type thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about the cost? Adobe Acrobat can be very expensive.
It can. And there are a lot of alternatives that especially young lawyers or solo practitioners don't know about, so we're going to reveal some secrets right now. First of all, in Office, Microsoft Office, for the past 5 or 6 years, you've been able to save as a PDF. So if you're making a PDF from a Microsoft Word, a PowerPoint, an Excel file, or even Outlook, you're just going to go to File, Save As, PDF. You don't even have to print to PDF anymore, which a lot of people still, you know, that's a funny thing, I should mention that. And perhaps maybe those attorneys who don't have a lot of experience with technology, I get a lot of them that are still printing to scan to PDF.
Oh, wow.
No, I get it all the time, and it's just so funny. So take a few minutes to figure out if whatever version of Office you're using, and even Office for the Mac, or whatever program you're using, if it's not necessarily Word, which it should be, but let's say it's not. Take a few minutes to figure out how to create a PDF from within the program. So that's the first step. Normally, it'll do it. And then the second thing is, yes, Adobe Acrobat has long been the Cadillac of PDF manipulation and creation, but there are certainly some lower cost alternatives that will do everything I just mentioned and then more. There's Nuance PDF Converter Pro, which is now, it's a newer version, Nuance Power PDF. DocsCorp is one, Nitro PDF is another. So that's another thing you can just Google, alternative to Adobe Acrobat, and you'll get a list of really good alternatives. And when I was first asked by actually a large Florida law firm to train something other than Acrobat, I rolled my eyes and I thought, oh no, what is this thing gonna be? Like, what a joke, it's never gonna be as good as Acrobat. I couldn't have been more wrong. The alternatives, if they're good ones, and I'm talking $50, $60, $70, $80, not something that's free or $10. You're just going to spend somewhere between 50 and 100, as opposed to Acrobat, which costs 300. But I'll give you one more tip. If you're in the need for a good scanner, Fujitsu ScanSnaps are the best scanners. They've been long, the de facto law firm scanners, and you can get them in a bundle. So you'll get the scanner and Adobe Acrobat Standard for, I think, about $400, $450. So you can also Google that.
Well, Adriana, you have provided some wonderful tips for us here today, and I thank you for joining us. And that'll conclude this video with Mentoring with the Masters. Thank you for joining us.